this is Katie. In today's video, I want to do a little old school favorites video for you guys. I still love watching favorites videos. I get a little nosy about what people are enjoying. Honestly, I just do. But I feel like favorites videos used to be really, really popular in the past, and they're not as popular now. But I am bringing it back. I want to do a favorites video for you guys, specifically like fashion, beauty, hair care, stuff like that, and just tell you guys what some of my recent favorites have been. So if you are curious about this topic and if you're interested in this video, I really hope that you're subscribed, and I hope that you keep watching. So I know that like my last video is kind of beauty related, but this one's also gonna have beauty in it. Don't yell at me, we're doing 2 in a row, but there's also gonna be some fashion in this video and just talk about some fun stuff like that. First of all, I need more lip gloss on. I guess this can be like my first semi-favorite, this PYT Beauty little lipstick and lip gloss set. I just want to use lip gloss. The lipstick, if I use the lipstick, I just kind of pat it on. I don't like swipe it on. I don't know if this is necessarily favorite, but it kind of is because I use it all the time. Smells like vanilla, and it's gluten-free. So I know that I can have it without, you know, having an allergic reaction to it. All right, how's that? Good? Okay, anyway, all right, so the first thing that I want to talk about is fashion. And I just got 2 new pairs of shoes and I am very excited about them, and I'm very, very excited to show you. I even still have the packaging. They are from a brand called Vivea. Look how beautiful this packaging is. Very, very fancy, very fancy. So I want to thank Vivea for actually sponsoring this video, sending me some shoes to try. I love them. They are so cute and very like fashionable, but in a classic way. Do you know what I mean? One of the really cool things about Vivea, it literally says stylish, sustainable. So stylish, but classic stylish, kind of go with everything, could be dressed up, dressed down, but they're sustainable. Their shoes are made from like recycled materials, and at least the ones that I have are made from recycled water bottles. I think each pair was made from like 6 water bottles, and then they turn that into yarn, and then they make the yarn into the shoes. And I think that's so cool. So I'm gonna show you the first pair that I got that I love, that I'm literally wearing today. Hold on. These are called the Helen Fluffy Slides. Look how cute these are. Oh, and you can see perfectly the lighting right there, kind of. Here's my favorite thing about these. I mean, first of all, they're adorable. But second of all, it's 80 degrees today. 80 degrees. And I've been wearing these and my feet have not gotten gross and sweaty. I literally did that on purpose. I wore them yesterday too, and it was like 75, and I'm like, I want to see the fact that these are fluffy. I want to see if my feet get sweaty and gross, but they don't. And their shoes are antimicrobial, so like they'll actually, you know, keep your feet not disgusting. And I love slides. I like generally wear slides, but they have the open toe, so you can wear them in the summer. But honestly, these are like a really good transitional piece. I think they'd be good in the spring, in the fall. The other pair of shoes that I got are called the, hold on, let me get the name. They're called the Nadia Round Toe Loafers. They feel very, very luxe, very fancy. I love these shoes. So again, here's the packaging, and I'll show you kind of what I mean, I already took them out, so I didn't like repackage them perfectly, but it comes like this. Oh yeah, even on here, it says, thank you for helping our ocean and recycling more than 6 plastic water bottles, preventing them from breaking into millions of microplastics and harming marine life. So it literally like has on here that like a pair of shoes equals 6+ water bottles, which is awesome. Very sustainable, very, very cool. And let me just show you these. They're so cute. Of course, they're black too. A lot of you guys know that I mean, I'm wearing a white shirt now, but I wear a lot of neutrals, and I love that these are black, but with a little bit of brown on them. I think black and brown is a very cool like mix of colors. But anyway, look how luxe these look. Oh my gosh. I got both of these in the size 36, which is a size US 6. I am somewhere between a 5.5 and a 6. And they also have like a little measurement guide. So like if you're kind of like me, where you're kind of in between sizes, or it depends on the brand, they literally have a tool that says like the centimeters or inches. Hold on, one extra cool part about some of their shoes, including this pair, they're machine washable. How cool is that? I just think they're so cool. And so I want to thank Vivea again for sponsoring this video. And if you guys want 18% off your first purchase, I'll have a link in my description, and you can use the code KatieVivea, KATIEVIVAIA, and you'll get 18% off any item on their website. Thank you again, Vivea, for sponsoring this video. I love your shoes, so go check them out if you're in the market for just like really comfortable but sustainable, awesome, awesome shoes. Go check those out in my description. So I just wanted to show you some new shoes that I got. I'm very, very excited about. Okay, so to go on to other fashion items, I don't know if I've been talking about this on YouTube or even on Instagram, or if I've just been complaining every day to my friends, but a lot of you guys know that I've been sick lately, and I lost 20 pounds because I was sick, which means I dropped about 4 pant sizes. I, you know, depending on the brand, kind of went from like a size 8 to like a 0.2, depending on the brand. And finding clothes when you lose weight because you're sick is just not as fun as finding clothes when you lose weight because you meant to on purpose, or just finding clothes in general. I used to really love shopping in the stores, but jeans shopping was always kind of difficult for me because I have a little bit of a larger waist and narrower hips. So finding jeans was always a little bit more difficult. But since I lost weight so drastically, going to look for new jeans was just kind of like daunting, like an extra step that I didn't want to do, which I know is complaining, but it just was a little hard for me. I went jean shopping all the time over the last couple months to try to find jeans. And I finally found a pair that I've been wearing every day. I'm not wearing them right now because it's 80 degrees, so I'm wearing shorts, but these pants are incredible. I'll do a cutaway and show you what they look like. These are the Madewell vintage something, vintage, here, the perfect vintage jean. I got these obviously in the closest to black that they have, which is like a really faded black. I don't think it's gray. Why does everything have stuff on it? I don't think it's gray. I think it's a really faded black, but I like faded black, so that's okay with me. I don't really think that they have like a darker wash in this style at least, but what I love, let me show you. And I think this is just more common with higher end jeans because Madewell, I would argue, is like a mid to higher level jeans company or clothing company, but I've just found this to be more common with higher end jeans, that they fit me better. That some of them do have a wider waist and narrower hips, and I don't know why, but I feel like when I find some of the, you know, more affordable stores, they have a smaller waist and bigger hips. I don't know why. I don't know why. But anyway, if you can tell on these, the waist to hip ratio, it's definitely not straight, but it's not like the waist is really, really tiny, right? So anyway, I love these jeans. I'll do a cutaway and I'll show you. I am not a skinny jean girl anymore. I have not worn skinny jeans in a couple years, probably. These are kind of like slim fit, I would say, which I really, really like. So they definitely do taper in at the ankle, but they're not super, super tight. They're not skinny jeans. They have a tiny bit of stretch in them. And at least with these jeans, I actually got these like in store, and I talked to the associates, and they said with their black denim, they will stretch about a half a size, but with their lighter wash denim, they'll stretch almost a full size. I don't know what's going on with that, but I ended up getting a 24 petite, and they were like the tiniest bit tight when I got them, like tiniest bit tight. But after I wore them like once, they fit me perfectly. So they do stretch a little bit, but they don't stretch where they get baggy or saggy or anything like that. Like they stretch and they still look like they fit me really well, I think personally. I don't know if I'm actually a 24 or if it's just that these stretch, I don't know, but I got them in the 24 petite, and because I'm like 5'3"-ish. I know a lot of people say that I look taller in my videos, but I always thought I was 5'2.5", always, my adult life. But then I learned like 2 years ago or a year ago or something that I'm actually like 5'3", 5'3.5". So anyway, but I got the petite ones. They hit kind of like right above the ankle, which I like. But what's weird is that these are the 24 petite. The 24 didn't fit me. It wasn't just that they were too long. There's something like the whole cut is different. So the petite jeans, they're not just a little shorter at the ankle. They actually like proportion it differently throughout the whole jean. So just to, you know, try them on maybe if you can before you buy them, but they're a higher end jean, but honestly, they work for me. I might get one more pair because I don't really need a lot of jeans. I'm good with like 2 or 3 pairs if I can. But these are kind of the only ones I have that fit me right now. But it's not a huge deal right now because even though it's what, April? Is it April? I have no clue. April 12th right now when I'm recording this. It's already shorts weather. I'm here in Charleston for the time being. It's already shorts weather. So I'm okay with one pair of jeans for now. But I also did end up getting, these still have the tags on them, but I also got a pair of high-rise denim shorts mid-length from Madewell as well. And I got these in the 25 and they fit me. So, you know, even depending on the brand, you could be multiple sizes depending on the cut. But these are the 25. Actually, I'm curious if the waist, because I think the waist hits me at the same spot. Okay, no, the 25 is definitely bigger by whatever that is, a few centimeters. But I'm okay if shorts are a little baggy. I'm okay with that. That's totally fine. And I might be able to shrink them a tiny bit, but I just wanted one pair of like just nice, you know, kind of plain looking, like no rips or anything, just one like classic looking pair of medium-ish wash denim shorts. And so I got these at Nordstrom Rack. Okay, what else did I have to show you guys? Okay, that's kind of it for fashion, I think. My hair, I'm literally about to talk about hair care, and my hair today is really bothering me. But I have it up in these like little clips. Can you see? I just got them from Target. They're the Scrunchie brand. They're these just like little mini clips. But I also got these. I thought they were so cute. But yeah, anyway, so especially with like fashion and stuff, I am totally fine spending more money on things if I know they're gonna fit me and if they're gonna last a long time. I'd rather have 3 pairs of jeans that are really good quality and that fit me really well than have 10 pairs of jeans that don't fit me as well, but they're less money. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion on that. Okay, so now let's move into some hair care, shall we? That I'm like, I can't even deal with my hair today, but let's just get into hair care. So I have been using Native shampoo and conditioner lately that I really do like, but I also wanted to get one of those like detoxifying shampoos because sometimes I'll use dry shampoo or I won't wash my hair very often. And so I wanted to get one of those like clarifying, detoxifying shampoos, like a scalp detox kind of shampoo. And so I found this one and I really like it. This is from the brand Verb and it's called #1 Reset Clarifying Shampoo. It looks like this. Colorful packaging, and I've probably used this maybe 5 or 6 times. It says to use it every like 3rd wash, every 3 to 5 washes, which for me is like once every 3 weeks. But so I've used this several times over the last few months and it is really good. My scalp feels clean after I use this. And so honestly, if you use a lot of product near your scalp or if you use a lot of dry shampoo, it is good to use one of these clarifying shampoos every, you know, few weeks or once a month or whatever it is, or once a week if you use a ton of it. It's really good to use this because it just helps get rid of all that gunk in your hair. Another thing with my hair, speaking of like product buildup, in maybe my last video, I think maybe I mentioned this, but just in case you didn't see that, I want to mention it again. This is a little trial sample size. Obviously, this is not the full size, but this is an awesome product. This is the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Biotin Dry Shampoo. I definitely do still use some of these aerosol dry shampoos. This is the Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy. Even today, I used the Clean Freak by Not Your Mother's because this was already like packed away in the bag and I just needed some where I'm staying at my dad's house, and that's the one I have on the counter. But I am slowly switching over to these powder dry shampoos because I've noticed that once I used this, that just came in like a little trial kit that I got from Sephora a couple months ago. When I use this, I don't feel as much buildup in my hair, and it really does soak up some of the bad oils. And so I really do like this as well, to not build up a lot of product, but still to use as a dry shampoo. Okay, one more hair product. One of the hair products that I've been using a lot over the last couple months, and I used to use it years ago, probably like 10 years ago I used this, and then I stopped, and then I'm like, why did I stop? That product was so good, so I added it back, is the It's a 10 leave-in conditioners, the Miracle leave-ins. They have a ton of different types of them. This one is the Silk Express Miracle Silk leave-in. I got this in a little 3-pack because I didn't exactly know which one I wanted. So I got this one. I think it came in a 3-pack of this, the keratin one, and the light one, I think. And it was like a 3-pack for like $39, which is not that bad. This is 2 fluid ounces and you only need a couple sprays. And so this is gonna last me a really long time. And these products are just so good, so good. They sell them at Sephora and Ulta, or one or the other. They sell them at Ulta? I don't remember, but I got this on their website. I think maybe they did have this little set at Ulta. I can't remember if they sell them at Sephora. I think it's just Ulta. Maybe, I can't remember. I've also seen this at Target and places like that, but I've heard, correct me if I'm wrong, because this could just be some weird rumor that I've had in my head for years. Some of these higher end brand hair care and things like that, if you see them at CVS or Walgreens or whatever, it's not really that product, or they do something differently to it because they don't actually have a license with them or something. Is that just some rumor that's fake? But I know that they do have this like Target stuff. I'm parked at Target and I saw it earlier when I was in there buying these little hair clips. But I just trusted getting it from their site or from a place like Ulta. And I think Ulta maybe even had that little kit of the 3 of them. But I think on the It's a 10 website, they had like a 20% coupon. So I got it there. And I really like these. I don't necessarily have a favorite out of the ones that I've tried yet, but just in general, as a leave-in, it's great. And they call it It's a 10 because, does it say it on here? No. But it says it on their website and maybe their other packaging that it does 10 things for your hair. So it's like a heat protector, and it's a split end healer, and it's a smoother, and like a bunch of different things. I think they're really good. Let me know if you've ever used these, because I remember using it such a long time ago. My neighbor actually recommended it to me. I remember just the original one, the ones in like that dark blue-ish packaging or dark purple packaging, and that one was great, but I just wanted to try because they have like silk ones and keratin ones and all this fancy stuff. And so I'm trying a few of these, but they're really good to help kind of smooth out your hair and help with split ends. Honestly, I don't have, for not getting a trim in probably a year. Don't yell at me if you're a hairstylist, sorry. But I don't think I've gotten a trim in like, well, no. Maybe it's been like 6 months, maybe. But honestly, for not having a trim in like 6 months, I don't really have a ton of split ends. And maybe it's because of this, but also I probably need a trim because I really do want my hair to grow like as long as possible. I don't have a ton of hair, but I think this is the longest my hair's ever been in my entire life. And so I just want it to be able to keep growing and be healthy. And I don't wash my hair all the time. I wash my hair about twice a week-ish. And I've actually even heard that that's pretty healthy for your hair. Like, you don't really need to shampoo your hair every day. And that's what the little, you know, dry shampoo and stuff is for. But I really do like this product as well. Another thing, speaking of hair, I love this thing. I love this thing. You can get these literally anywhere. Every single store sells them. They're not very expensive, but this is basically just a stretchy, like microfibery or fuzzy, whatever, headband that I use specifically because, again, every time I shower, I do not wash my hair. Most of the time I shower, I don't wash my hair. And so I'll put my hair up in like a little bun or a ponytail, a bun generally, not a ponytail. That would get wet way easier. Put my hair up in a bun. And then I put this right here, like around my hair, so that when I wash my face, the water does not get into my hairline. Honestly, a game changer. You can do the same thing if you're just washing your face at the sink, or if you're putting your makeup on, get your hair out of your face. Honestly, I know it sounds a little like extra, but they're not very expensive and it really is helpful. And then just make sure that you wash it every, you know, week or whatever it is. Okay, I swear my hair was doing fine before. Why is it bothering me right now? Okay, can I do one non-beauty, non-fashion favorite? I think I mentioned these in a video from a couple weeks ago. These are giant Smarties. Can you tell how big this is? These are giant Smarties. I got them at Five Below for like $1.50, I think. If you like Smarties, they're allergen friendly, by the way. They are free of the top 8 food allergens. But if you like Smarties and you want giant Smarties, go to Five Below. They're delicious. I love Smarties. They're one of my favorite candies. Smarties in America, at least. I have learned that Smarties in Canada are like something chocolate. I'm talking about American Smarties that are like, just like really good chalk, you know. I think it's what a lot of people say, like they're chalky, but I love them. I love them, and I love that these are giant. I've also been eating a lot of Pez. I also got Pez at Five Below, and I would just get it in here and then I'll just eat it out of the packaging, which I don't know if that's allowed. I think a lot of people are gonna yell at me that I'm not properly putting it in a Pez dispenser first, but sometimes I just eat it out of the packaging. I do have a Pez dispenser, that's Spider-Man, but sometimes I'll just eat it out of the packaging. But also these, definitely a favorite for sure. Okay, what else is in here? Okay, a couple skincare items. These are not new loves. These are not new loves. Most of the things I've been telling you are new things. You know, these shorts still even have the tag on them. I haven't even worn them yet, but I'm just excited that I found other clothes that fit me. These next two things are not new loves. One I've been using for about 2 years, and one I've been using on and off for like 5 or 6 years, but I still need to tell you about them because I still love them and I'm still as excited about them as I was when I first started. And that's like true love, you know? Like when you're still head over heels after years, that's true love. And so one of them is by the brand The Ordinary, which they do sell at Sephora, Ulta, a bunch of places. This is The Ordinary Niacinamide. I used to struggle as an adult with acne. I never really had acne as a teen, but throughout like my 20s and my early 30s, I did struggle with acne, specifically like my jawline, sometimes a little bit like on my cheeks and stuff, but like specifically like here-ish, which I heard is hormonal, or obviously like if you use your phone or you don't wash your pillowcase, there could be a lot of reasons, but I think also down here is kind of hormonal. But I used so many different products like salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, all those things, witch hazel, tea tree oil, all those things. This is really the only thing that ever actually worked for me. And this is not very expensive. And this is the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. If you want like a proper skincare routine, please let me know. I know that I did one maybe a couple months ago, but if you want like an updated one, let me know. But I will sometimes put on like my hyaluronic acid. I haven't really noticed that that has really done anything for my skin, but I'm still gonna use it till the bottle's done. And then I'll put this on, and then I'll put on my moisturizer and any other serums or oils or anything like that. But this, I have noticed, is a complete game changer and has almost completely cleared up my acne. I'll still get spots every once in a while, but overall, I generally don't have any spots anymore. And I really, really, really think that it's mostly because of this. Again, it might be this in addition to the rest of my skincare products, so I can talk about that in a whole video if you want, but I think this was like the main product that helped clear my skin up. Niacinamide is good for acne. I love this. I don't ever want to be without this. I've probably purchased this 6 or 7 times over the last 2 years since I started using it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Go buy this if you struggle with acne and you haven't noticed any other things working. Try this and let me know if it works for you. Okay, one of the last things I'm gonna talk about, I've talked about so many times, but again, it's another game changer in my skincare routine. This is the Pacifica Wake Up Beautiful Super Hydration Sleepover Mask. I use a lot of Pacifica products, a lot of the Ordinary products, and then a few Derma E products. Those are generally the only products I use on my skin. I try to, especially with skincare, I try to keep it as few brands as possible because I think within the brand, they kind of know what products work with other products, you know? And so Derma E, I use their cleanser and their scrub, and then I use a Pacifica scrub. And then for all the rest of my stuff, like my serums and my moisturizers and stuff, I generally stick with the Ordinary and Pacifica. This is the Wake Up Beautiful Overnight Mask. I love this. I have probably purchased this at this point 10 times maybe over the years. I started using it like 5 or 6 years ago, used it for 6 months or whatever, and then I stopped. I don't know why. And then I repurchased it again maybe a year or 2 ago, and now it's like I almost can't be without it. I can, like, I can be without it. Obviously, I'm being a little dramatic, but I don't want to be without it. I love this. But really, when I use this at night, I wake up and my skin just feels real nice. It just feels real nice. It's for dry and combo skin. I would say that I used to have dry skin. Lately, it's less dry. It's more like normal combo, I would say. Some parts get a little oily, like kind of like right here-ish. We'll get a tiny bit oily, but overall pretty like normal combo. A little dry though, kind of skin. This is kind of just like an overnight moisturizer, really. So like it says mask, but you wear it overnight. So it's kind of, just think of it as like a thick, luxurious overnight moisturizer. And I will use this, honestly, depends on your skin type and how sensitive it is. I can use this every night and my skin is fine. But if you don't do as well with like thicker creams, here, I'll show you. I don't want to waste it, but I'll show you a little bit of like the consistency. So it is like a thicker cream, like that's not gonna fall off my hand at all. I'll just rub it into my hands. Wait, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. I don't remember at all what I was saying. Something about the consistency. Oh, that if you are not as good with thicker creams, like if your skin gets more congested or something, maybe just use this a couple nights a week. I think you can use it every night. I think it just depends on if your skin is okay with like thicker moisturizers at night. But I kind of go back and forth between this and another Pacifica nighttime cream. But I love that one. I've been using it for years. And you guys already know, I'm not even gonna say it. I am gonna say it, but I'm not gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna kind of talk about it. You already know that Jouer Lip Enhancer and that O'Keeffe's Working Hands are like 2 of my favorite things that I cannot be without, but I talk about them in like every video, so, but you guys already know that. I'll still have a link in my description for everything in this video, but also even for the Jouer Lip Enhancer and the O'Keeffe's Working Hands hand cream, because they're literally my favorite things and I've been using them for a very long time and I don't want to be without them. So I think that's gonna be it for this little favorites video. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments any other videos that you would like to see. And thank you to Vivea again for sponsoring this video and for sending me these shoes. Please check out the link in my description and use my code to save 18% off. It's just Katie Vivea. And I hope that you're subscribed to my channel and following me on Instagram as well. I've been doing a lot more posts and stuff over there. But yeah, thanks again for watching and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.